did it. I don't know if the lighting is the best here. I thought it was gonna work a lot better than this. And also these guys are doing construction. But I've almost done it. I haven't really actually, I'm almost done it. Is this at least a little bit better? I think no. Probably not. 30 days. I promised I'd vlog every day for 30 days. Today is day 29, depending on how you're counting. In a way, today's day 30. I hadn't thought about that actually. I think today's day 30. So I did it. I guess if you're seeing this, it means I did it. I don't know, I'm still gonna make a video tomorrow. But then, I'm gonna try and take a break. And I thought today I would talk a little bit about what did I learn from this experience? What did I remember that I'd forgotten? What are the new challenges? What are the things that aren't that challenging anymore? And why are you so awesome for being here? Seriously though, thanks for being here. Ooh, I gotta keep running or I start getting hungry. The first thing is that it's gonna be really hard to quit. Like, to take breaks, I'm not gonna like it. I don't like it. I don't like the idea. Because I keep thinking like, oh man, but there's something cool I want to do in just a few days, or next week, or whatever. Slowing down, changing the schedule up, focusing on writing, or just sleeping. Sounds good when you're in the middle of a 30-day stretch, but now that I'm coming to the end of it, I keep doing this. I can do this for years, which is true. I've already proven that point. I don't need to prove the point. And right now, it's not that I'm like feeling the need to prove anything. If I ever have those moments, which are few and far between, I just look at that little counter at the beginning of every video and think, oh yeah, I did this for, over 1,000 days running, basically. I'm okay. And it's not quitting. It's just taking a pause. But I just start to feel like, man, I'm gonna miss some cool stuff that I wanna share, because one of the things that I've remembered through all this is how nice it is just to have a running log of your life, like, oh yeah, I remember that day. Oh yeah, I remember that thing. Even though I don't really ever look back on any of the videos I've ever made, kind of just shelve them and move on because I don't have time to watch old videos of mine, or really the desire to watch old videos of mine. It's really nice to know that they're there. And it's really fun to share those memories with you. Which brings me to my second point. Waffle me, good sir.
Waffle him! Sorry, that was harder sauce than I thought it was gonna be.
That was fun.
That was really hard.
I feel loved. It's okay.
Oh, you got that?
Yeah, oh yeah. Do you see the
one.
physical abuse I have to endure in this place?
All done with love. All done with love.
All done with love.
Filter is really good today.
You don't want to touch that. It's hair washing day.
Natural oils. What was I gonna say? The second thing is you. I feel like with the trains, the buses going by and everything, it's a little bit different today. Beyond Shannon Detrow, who's today's Patron producer of the 30th video on the old, 30-day binge here. Thanks, Shannon, and to all my patrons, of course, for being here. I really appreciate you for so many reasons. But the conversation, like being able to recapture that level of conversation, the daily back and forth, the sense that like being able to share my experiences and the memories that I'm creating with you is something that I really, really, really loved about vlogging daily before. It's something that made travel worthwhile. It's something that kind of helped with, curb the modern day loneliness to a large degree. This guy literally just turned on a street vacuum. My timing couldn't have been worse. Recapturing a little bit of the conversation that I feel like I lost when I stopped vlogging daily, whether that was vlogging weekly, vlogging occasionally, like it just wasn't the same. But being able to sit down and talk every day to do a video like this that's just concentrating on one subject, or showing you a bit of Paris, or having a day where I just sit and wander and kind of ramble, that's really valuable. It's something that I really missed.
What, rambling?
Yeah.
See you, bro.
Have a good walk.
I'll see you tomorrow for...
I don't think I've ever seen you walk away from the cafe before.
It's really weird. I'm feeling a little bit strange.
All right, well, don't get used to it. I miss these guys too, but it's something that has highlighted just how lucky I am to have an audience like I do, that I have an audience at all, that I have people that I can sit down and talk with and share these experiences with. And if I'm gonna go, I don't know, people ask me like, how do you find a story every day? How do you make a video every day? And part of it is because knowing that I have this ongoing conversation means that the little things, the small stories, the days where there's not a lot going on, has an added gravitas to it, has an added sense of like, at least there's something. And that something is talking to you, maintaining this conversation, maintaining communication. And I love that. And it's great, and I'm so grateful. And I'm so thankful for my patrons, again, to bring it back to that, the beginning of this little segment, because they make everything that I'm doing right now possible. And especially in the midst of a global pandemic and all of the uncertainty and the losses that we've all incurred and just, everything going on, it's really, really comforting to know that you're here and that you got my back. And I really appreciate that. So thanks again to my patrons for that. All right, I was trying to write a list in there for more. No face detected. How can you not detect my face? This is the mustache and the sunglasses. Other things that I missed. Hi. Oh, thank you. That's fine. You can interrupt my video anytime. Okay, thanks, Tanya. Okay, well, I can come back down later. I have a meeting this afternoon. Okay, see you in a bit. Ah, that's a ledge. Aw, Tanya. Hey, I know you. How are you doing? Oh, that's, well, I gotta get a Space Invader up here, and now I'm gonna go get a hot dog for Hillary so that she can feel better about the world. And I need lunch too, so it works out great. And some of you have been wanting to see Clark dogs, so this works out. And this is one of the things I just love this about daily vlogging, is it's just life happens and you get to share it as it happens so much. The challenges though include, of course, obviously, it creeps up, like you sacrifice things. I went for a run for the first time today in a week. That's partially because I'm going through other changes, obviously, with like being between two apartments, just life is crazy, whatever else. And vlogging takes up space in so many ways that you don't expect, both in the fact that you have to set up and take down things that, otherwise you would just do. You got to put a lot of extra effort into thinking about it and then, videoing it and making a story out of it. So there's that. And of course, then with the edit, working that in, like, it's funny how like I started out it was pretty efficient and quick and crafty with my editing times. Slowly, steadily, those started taking a little bit longer. The videos started getting a little bit more complicated, and there's supposedly an invader in the ground around here somewhere, but I don't see it. Where is it? It's a new activation. That's why I came here. We're gonna do this before we get the hot dog. We're just gonna stand here and maybe it'll jump out at me. Oh, do I see it? I think I might have said this yesterday, but one of my main priorities for the rest of the year, especially because travel is off, and I just read that like people may not be able to travel here from the States for the foreseeable future, for the next few months at least, is just being here and like really investing in friendships and community and the people that, are already my close friends. And vlogging kind of interferes with that. It adds to it because it's a lot of fun to have my friends involved. I love having my friends in my videos. I love being able to share those experiences. But the other side of it is, if you have a full day of shooting, whatever else, like yesterday, the photo shoot was a ton of fun. It was pretty chill, but you get up first thing in the morning, you film, you go shoot, you do the whole thing. And by the time you get home and you're done editing, like I left the house at like 8 or 9, and I didn't finish my edit until like 9:30 p.m. So that's a full 12-hour day that then you have to make yourself go out after that, which I did. I went and saw friends, and that was great. Had a really good time out, had some drinks, ate some pizza. It was delightful, especially because I've been craving pizza. But it makes it definitely more challenging. Where the heck is this invader? I'm gonna have to ask one of these guys standing around over here because I do not see it. Aha! I thought I saw that. Bonjour. Ouais, et toi? Ça se passe bien? Hot dogs acquired. Clark Dog has changed owners. This is a rough time to buy a hot dog stand, I can tell you that much. That's unfortunate for them, but what's cool about it, still some of the staff are there and they're really nice. It's nice to see them really quickly. But it's crazy, business in Paris right now. I'm sure it's the same everywhere. It's obviously the same everywhere right now, but at the same time, it's rough around here, I'll tell you that much. This is gonna be this is super meta. I realize this vlog is kind of meta in and of itself, but one of the really meta things about vlogging daily, and my tire feels a little bit flat, so I'm gonna have to ask my friends about that. Side note, but one of the things, I kind of thought it would be challenging to get back into the flow of storytelling And it's not like so much. Like, it's really nice to get back into it. I love making these videos. And one of the things that I was struggling with back when I was ready to take a break and I was burned out was that I felt like, you know, I kind of told all these stories already in a way, like, and there's a repetition to the days and it's just life and there's some routine and it's not always exciting. And I've come to appreciate just the value of that as well in vlogging and in, you know, telling this long form story that is my life. You know, there's a real value to some of the regular coffee, hot dogs, random stuff that, you know, kind of makes regular appearances. And leaning back into that has been really nice. It's still challenging. Like, I don't fully see that as being particularly exciting or anything. It also lends me a little bit more freedom than I was feeling like, and has reduced some of the pressure that I felt like I was under. And that's a good thing. I bear hot dogs.
Thank you.
All right, I'm really leaving for real this time. No hangover cures on offer. I gotta go get ready for this meeting because I have a meeting with my accountant, Sabine, shortly. Gotta get ready for that meeting ASAP. What's really nice right now though too, because one of the things that I'm working on that was really hard when I was daily vlogging, one of the former challenges that I'm trying to not let into things right now so much is the fact that when you gotta make it, when you gotta edit every night, when you've got the almighty upload demanding that you show up and do your work every day, it kind of puts a sense of pressure on things that you wish you could actually just take your time. I wanted to slow down, have conversations. People ask me about this camera all the time, so that's what I was hung up leaving the cafe there. Just when you're out and about, friendly things, and trying to take the time to just slow down and chat for a second. Having a meeting right now obviously puts an actual deadline on things for the day right now, but not wanting to let that pressure build up. So finding the right way to schedule vlogging into my life and into my day where I'm still, you know, holding true to the idea of the project as far as documenting my life, which does include, you know, things in the evening and whatever else, but also having space where I'm not thinking about the edit, where I'm not thinking about vlogging. I'm just thinking about, you know, life, having a drink with some friends. I'm currently in a car lane. I need to switch to the bike lane. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the grind of it. I really do. I love the upload. I mean, come on. It's so satisfying. Like, I hadn't necessarily forgotten how satisfying it is to hit the upload button every day, because part of it just becomes routine, right? Like, there's a level of uploading every day where you're just like, yeah, that's what I do, but I missed it a lot. Because I guess what you don't track with necessarily what I forgot. There's just this sense of satisfaction, like a really deep sense of satisfaction, hitting that button, getting it done. Like, you finish it, you put all this work in, you upload it, and it is done. Like, if you need to, you can just forget the day ever happened and you can move on. You've done your job. Hopefully you've done it well. Hopefully there are people out there that enjoy watching it. And if nothing else, you've created something. Even if nobody's watching, even if nobody ever sees it, which is, you know, hard when that's the case. That used to be the case back when I started, that nobody was watching, but like, it's still deeply satisfying to know that you've made a finished thing, a creative project. And that in and of itself is also part of the drive of it. Like, I don't know, it feels like performing at like a peak level that not very many people can do, that it's just like becomes part of your rhythm and who you are. There's a little bit of identity mixed in here. We've talked about that before. There's a little bit of identity mixed in here. Not sure how healthy or unhealthy that is, but it's part of it. And a quick update on the whole business situation. My old business is officially closed. I guess that's actually done, and then we find out in the next couple weeks if everything's smooth with the new one, and then we move forward from there. It's really, I feel good. It's good to have, I feel really happy with this team, like the accounting firm that I finally managed to stumble into thanks to Richard. Thanks, Richard. Whew. It's good to have somebody professional on your side. That it just, it's so nice. Anyways, back on. Back to the secret closet. It's not really a closet, it's more of a window that you can't see outside. Sorry. So ultimately, I missed it. I'm glad I'm back. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna have a hard time taking breaks, but I think I need to take breaks And there are elements of it that I look forward to, like being able to spend more time writing, getting back into that flow is gonna be really good. I'm just really excited to be back to vlogging daily. So I hope that you're excited as well. I'm gonna take a break. I think I'm gonna make another video tomorrow and probably one more Silent Sunday because I can't resist. But then I'll try to take next week, at least most of next week, off. And then there's another video I wanna make next week. But we'll see. I'm gonna do my best to take most of the time off. It's interesting because it's already part of my lifestyle again. And it almost feels harder to stop than to keep going, which is nuts to think. So we'll just see how it goes and, you know, play it by ear. But thanks for sticking around for these 30 days, tomorrow 31. It's been really fun for me. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. And yeah, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning for one more of these videos. And then I'll see you again in a week or so for another round of daily vlogging that will start us on a cycle that hopefully doesn't stop, at least for a while. And with that, we come to our close. I'll see you tomorrow.